Yes, definitely.
Why don't you ask him?
Definitely did.
Oh my gosh, hi!
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Heard that.
Hello. Hello.
Formula One is known as a cutthroat sport, where drivers are often fighting tooth and nail for inches of track space. But the sport does have room for heartwarming moments. Check out these wholesome meetings between F1 fans and their heroes. Do you enjoy watching our F1 content? Then don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications as well. Enjoy the video. Sports fans of all ages dream of meeting their heroes at least once. And when that chance catches them completely by surprise, it leads to all kinds of reactions. These fan meets driver moments will definitely put a big smile on your face. Lando Norris was probably the first driver on the grid to properly use social media to his advantage. The British driver created a large fan base thanks to his streams on Twitch, which helped make him into one of the most popular names in Formula One.
Hi, Carl of GT.
Oh my goodness. Hello.
Norris' online success led to him establishing Quadrant, his own esports team. And in one of Quadrant's social media campaigns, the boss himself decided to surprise some of his fans. During a Q&A held on Quadrant's Discord server, Norris signed into the Q&A with a fake account, posing as Gary from the marketing team. After listening to the questions, Lando turned his camera on to surprise his fans. The reactions, as you can probably imagine, were priceless.
Alex, the Chalky Milk King, huh?
No other driver in F1 history has started as many races as Fernando Alonso. And in a career that has spanned over 2 decades, the Spaniard has naturally developed a huge following. Alonso decided to surprise one of his fans with an unexpected cameo. Aston Martin invited Alonso's fan Ali to visit the team's interactive pit stop experience during the Spanish Grand Prix. Little did she know, however, that the man himself was going to act as her guide. After getting to see a replica Formula One car up close for the first time, Ali was surprised by her racing hero showing up all of a sudden.
Hola, encantada.
Igual.
Alicia.
Encantado. How are you?
Dame, por favor.
This is for you.
So we've got a goodie bag going on here.
Yes.
So I'm invading the Spanish party, haven't I?
The two got to have a nice chat, and Ali even had a chance to ask Alonso a few questions about his move to Aston Martin. Sky Sports and longtime F1 commentator David Croft showed up to make a school day even more special. Sky held a campaign during which 10 young fans got to try their hand at commentating an F1 race for the first time, with Crofty himself watching. That alone would have been quite special. But it got even better when none other than Lewis Hamilton decided to make a surprise appearance. The kids remained unflappable and carried their commentary until the end before finally talking to their racing hero.
Oh my gosh, hi!
Hi.
A wholesome moment that these young Formula One fans are never going to forget. Norris is fairly active in the sim racing world, and in one of Quadrant's events during the US Grand Prix, the McLaren driver decided to pull off a funny prank. The Quadrant staff set up a room at an indoor go-karting facility and went around finding people to challenge a mysterious driver in a simulator. The mysterious driver, of course, was Lando himself. After a few laps, Norris removed his helmet to surprise the fans. Their reactions were absolutely hilarious.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Daniel Ricciardo was always a fan favorite, and going undercover as a sales representative was never going to be an easy feat. Using what was probably the least convincing getup ever, the honey badger dressed up as a total creep, according to his own words, and did his best at playing the part. Surprisingly, it took a while for someone to blow Daniel's cover, until a fan finally saw through his disguise.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Can you imagine joining a radio broadcast only to get surprised by McLaren duo Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri? Well, this is exactly what happened to young Formula One fan Jess. After learning about the sport thanks to Norris' TikTok, Jess became obsessed with F1 and even decided to pursue a career in the sport as a photographer. She picked McLaren as her favorite team and Norris as her favorite driver. Joining a radio broadcast during the British Grand Prix weekend, Jess revealed that she had to leave her prom early in order to attend the race, So to make sure she wouldn't miss out on that special moment, Norris and Piastri showed up as Jess' surprise prom dates.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We heard that.
A wholesome moment that the McLaren superfan won't forget. During a marketing campaign for Mercedes sponsor Bose, 6 Mercedes superfans were invited to test the brand new Lewis Hamilton voice assistant. Of course, the voice assistant was fake. In reality, Lewis was actually hiding in the back of the room. He put on a fairly convincing performance as a robotic voice assistant, answering questions from the fans, before finally revealing himself. Their reactions, as you can imagine, were priceless. Getting photobombed isn't exactly the nicest thing in the world, but when the one doing the photobomb is a guy called Max Verstappen, he gets a pass. During a marketing campaign by Verstappen's personal sponsor Jumbo, fans went into a photo booth with a real-size Verstappen mannequin dressed in his Red Bull overalls, helmet and all. Just before the snap, Max himself jumped into the picture. His fans got a 2-for-1. Not only did they get photobombed by a future Formula One world champion, but they also got to meet their hero in person. Can you imagine stopping for fuel at some random gas station and having a 4-time Formula One champion fill up the tank? During a marketing campaign ahead of the 2016 Brazilian Grand Prix, longtime Ferrari sponsor Shell decided to pull off this amazing prank. What was probably going to be just another day for these Formula One fans became a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet one of their racing heroes.
Hello?
And here comes Lando Norris again. This time, the McLaren driver became a chauffeur and made the day of a young F1 fan. McLaren sponsor Hilton had Lando drive young Thomas to school. And to make this moment even more unforgettable, the ride was a McLaren 720s. Not too shabby. Thomas, who revealed that he would usually just ride the school bus, got the chance to make quite the impression at school. And he even enjoyed a chat with Lando. The reaction from Thomas' friends was also quite hilarious. Young fans are, quite often, the most passionate ones. And Shogo, George Russell's #1 fan, is no exception. During a Mercedes event before the 2024 Japanese Grand Prix, George spotted Shogo in the crowd and asked the young fan to join him on the stage. Shogo's admiration for his racing hero only grew, and he became a web celebrity of sorts. So naturally, Russell decided to pay his superfan a visit during the 2025 Japanese Grand Prix weekend. Sneaking through the back of Mercedes' hospitality, George reunited with Shogo for another wholesome moment, showing off his Japanese skills along the way. If you watched the 2017 Spanish Grand Prix live, then you probably remember this heartbreaking scene. A young Ferrari fan was driven to tears when his favorite driver, Kimi Räikkönen, retired after an opening lap collision. Can you imagine showing up to watch your favorite driver live, only for him to get taken out one corner into the race? But the young fan's day was far from over. Ferrari invited him to visit their garage after the race. And of course, he got to meet his racing hero in the flesh. The kid was now smiling from ear to ear, and he even got to join the podium celebration with the Ferrari mechanics. That day, the Iceman showed that he had a very warm heart. And these are the wholesome and heartwarming moments in which Formula One drivers got to surprise their biggest fans. Have you ever met your racing heroes in person? Share your stories with us down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.